Hello guys, welcome to another video tutorial by No Code Africa. In this tutorial, we're going to continue building our e-commerce mobile application called Cloth. All right, we have gone really far with the project. We started with front-end development, and this is the UI that we have been using. The previous tutorial was about the settings functionality of the app, and we were able to set that up simply. And today we're going to just try to see how we can work on some minor filters that we have on the application, right? So we're going to try to see how we can really sort out these particular things. Okay, so I've already set out my test mode, so it's running. So whenever we make any update, we can just come back here and work on that. So let me go to the screen that has what we want to work on. So if you can see here, this particular screen here is more like it's the same screen. This particular screen is this screen, all right? But the idea is when you click on sort by, when you click on this, it just brings up this particular bottom sheet. And then you can now say sort by recommended, by newest, by highest price, and all of that. So we will work on this. Then if you also want to work on gender, like you want to choose gender, so we will go with this. And then this one is basically deals. I don't know where you click on that to see. Okay, so I think when you click on here, you see these deals. And then this particular one is for price. All right, so when you click on this, you can put in price. All right, so let's try to see how we can put, work on a couple of them, and give content for this particular video. Meanwhile, if at all you love what I am doing here, what we are doing here on No Code Africa, that's on the Space YouTube channel, where we post contents for No Code Africa. You can just subscribe to this channel, please, and then of course share it to your friends and people who might also need the kind of contents that we post here. All right, so let's go find the screen that has to do with what we want to work on. So this one here, I don't know what we called it really. This is like search. So let me go and look for search. I might see something around that figure. So search, right? I don't know how I named it. So I think what I'll just do, okay, I think I did I see search? I haven't seen anything. So okay, I only saw search here in this place. So I'm gonna try to see how I can. We have here. We have upload folder, sort by price. We did all of these actually, but I need the screen that has to do with that. So this is a wish list. Other successful cards, wish list, favorites, specific categories. Okay, not here. We need a screen that has to do with that. Shop by category search. I think this should be it, but for some reason it's not really clicking. I don't know why. So I'm trying to click this, but it's not working. So I might have to refresh my screen. I refresh my browser. I just tried clicking that, but it didn't work out. I don't know what is going on. So you can wait for it to become responsive. I want to exit page, and I just want to really just reload it. Yeah, so let's just reload it and have our page back. Okay. All right, so where is that screen? Shop by categories. Okay. View product class. Shop by categories. Okay, this one. Okay. Shop by categories, no search. Okay, I can't find the about information. Order details. Okay, shop by categories result. Okay, so this is it. So this is the shop by categories search results. Let me come back here to where we have the app. Okay, so I think when you click to find, we've not implemented search yet, right? We've not implemented search in our application. Yeah, we will work on that. I'm trying to check out something. So I'm trying to see how the users get to come to this point. So when you search, okay, when you search for something, the thing appears here, and then we have this filter. Okay, so so when you type here, and then maybe you search for something. Okay, so I'm basically going to come up with the logic, and I want you to like see how I think about this thing. I didn't like sit down and plan to make this video. I'm just sitting on it and then I'm coming up with the logic right here on screen. Okay, so the idea is to come to where we have search, right? So you can try to type the word here, or you can shop by categories. And let me see. Shop by categories, search result. Shop by categories, no search. Then shop by categories, search. Okay, so this is it. You type something here. Okay. All right, so none of these is connected. We don't have any of these being connected. So everything is just tabula rasa, a plain slate. Okay, on which we need to write something on. So we have the hoodies section, the accessories, and all of that. So the user basically types something here. All right, and then for some reason, okay, so I'm trying to understand what is happening here. So you click to type something here and there was no enter, there's nothing like search. Okay, so I'm gonna play around with this. So when you click this, I'm gonna make it such that, because the design here is a bit crazy. So I think when you click this, right, okay, this could hide. Yeah, so we could make it such that when you type something here, this could hide. If there's nothing in the database, then we see this. All right, then if there's something in the database, then we will see all of this. Beautiful. Okay, so let's try to do that now. All of this is like let me see. This is shop by category. So yeah, it's in a column. I might have to wrap this again in another column. Let me see here. So we have a container here that has a padding. I don't know why I did it like this. Let me remove this 24. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing for all of them. I'm just removing the padding on the right hand side. I just want to, like, correct some of the design errors here. Not like errors, just it doesn't just make sense to give the padding like that. Okay, but it's not like it's not going to allow your app to work. Your app is still going to work. All right, so but I would prefer to give the padding to the column. All right, so like this. Okay, so now this is the column, and okay, so when you search for something here, right? Okay, I think I get the point now. It simply means that we did not really need to create these as a new page. All right, yeah, this was not supposed to be a new page, but no problem. Let's like infuse everything into one. So let's bring this particular design into this screen, and then we will use conditional visibilities to make it show where it's needed. All right, so once again, how do we get here? Let me see how we get here. How does the user get there? How do they get there? Okay, so this is like the place to click to search. So when you click here, I think that's where it brings you to here. All right, that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to, this is the column. I'm going to go ahead and remove these padding. I'm taking this off, and I'm taking this off as well. I'm going to rename this column to, shop by categories. All right, let's say shop by categories column. Okay, that's the name of this one. I'm gonna wrap these. I'm gonna click to close it. I'm gonna wrap these in another column like this. Okay, so this is a column inside a column. That's perfectly okay. And so this is fine like this. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I will want to later on set conditional visibility to these. When the user tries to search for something, then we should hide this. Yeah, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the other screen where we have shop by categories, no search. I'm going to remove this column. All right, I'm going to just copy it. I'm going to copy the column. I'm going to go to shop by category search here. I'm going to click on the main column and paste this. Then I'm going to remove this row. Okay, then I'm going to go to the widget tree, click on the main column, come over here and say scrollable. I want this to be scrollable. All right, yeah, so that way I can see this other column. Now this covers everything up here. So let me see what we have. Yeah, this is fine. It should appear like that because look at it, we need it to be like that. So yeah, so we leave it like that here. What we need to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to rename this column. You see this column? I'm going to rename this column and say no search results. No search results. Okay. All right, no search result. We have some errors. These so let's just change it to these. Change it to these. Just it's basically the builder layout errors. So just when you click on it, click here to change it back like that. It's not much of an error. We're just gonna change it back like that. Okay. So it's always good that as you build your project and then you identify some errors, you try to fix them in real time so that they're not going to end up being so much. Okay, so we have that. So if you observe, if I click this to close, we have shop by categories column, no results column. All right. Then we have another one that we need to have in this same screen. It's going to be this one, this particular screen. So I'm going to come over here. Don't worry, we're going to figure it out together. I'm going to come over here and shop by categories, no result, shop by categories, search result, like this. We need this screen. So I'm going to click on the column here and just copy it. All right. And let me see. I don't want everything here. I just want, let's come over to the search shop by categories, search. I want to click on the main column, this column, and then I want to paste this. So I've pasted it. So this is it here. Now I'm going to have to remove this particular row because we already have it. Now I'm going to go ahead and rename this column to, what did we call it? This is a search result. So shop by categories, search result. So I'll change this to shop by categories results. Okay. All right. So like that. And we have one error, so we click here and then we change it like this. Okay, that's fine. So now we have this and this is the main search, right? Good. So what we need to do is we're going to go ahead, these are like drop downs, so we're going to go ahead and then do a couple of rearrangements here. So this is gonna be like a long tutorial, so brace yourself and let's do magic. I'm gonna click here to add an action to go back. This is going to, instead of doing go back, I'm going to say navigate to home. Yeah, because we're coming from home to this place instant. All right, so that's it. And this particular guy, for some reason, he is not the way I want him to be. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look for the main column. This is the main column. I'm going to give it some padding, 24 on the left and 24 on the right. All right, so this is arranged now, but now this one is now, not looking all so good. So let me come over here. Let's look for where we have this container, row, list view, container. All right, so we're gonna remove these padding here. Go. All right, so this is fine. All right, this is fine now. All right, so okay, I might have to also do for this one. Yeah, so I'm trying to remove the padding on the right so it can just fit in perfectly like this. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see how we can use conditional visibilities to set up our application working very fine. Now, the way search works in simple search, because we're going to be using simple search, the way simple search works in mobile apps is I'm going to have to first of all come to the scaffold here. I'm going to query. Basically what we're doing is we want to show the information from the inventories. All right, so we want to show the information from the inventories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the scaffold, that's the main scaffold, and I'm going to query the collection called query a collection called inventory, and I want a list of documents. And filtering, no need for filters, just everything. I need everything. All right, so I did that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the list view here. I'm going to come over to the list view. So we have a list view here. Now, this list view is going to be is going to be available when we're going to have like two of these kind of things. So if I come here to the container, I can even just duplicate it. I'll say Command D to duplicate it. So this one is going to be when there's no search. So okay, so we're gonna have to do a whole lot of logic here, really. So on page load, it's gonna be a bit tough. So I think if that's the case, then we shouldn't even have, let's not have two, let's just have one. Let's just have one, really. Yeah, so let's have one result, not two. So I'm gonna delete one of the containers. Let's take this out. So what's gonna happen now is I'm actually supposed to like have two. Okay, let's do two so that we can just let's experiment on it so you can see it. But I'll tell you why we need to take one off. So here is going to be when there is a, let's say, search results, search. So when it is being searched, okay, we can even call it is search. Is search, all right, and then we can click this one and say is not search. All right, is not search. So something like that. Okay, so we have that, and let's come here. This is not search, and then this is search. So when it is not search, we want to just show everything. So let's come here to is not search. So that means no search has been done. The user has not typed anything here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to come over here, and we're gonna add a query. So but now we are querying we're supposed to actually generate children from, we're not like doing normal query, we're supposed to like generate children. But here okay, I should actually have used here, not this container. Yeah, but anyways, no problem. So we will put the visibility on this container, but this is what we're going to be doing the query on. So we come here because we needed some part that can show us generating children from, generate dynamic children, because we have already queried this particular screen. Like right now we have data from the inventory document in our database because of the fact that we queried the scaffold here. But what we need to do now is I will come over here and query, do a generating children from variable, feature. So here I'm going to call it is not searched. Yeah, is not searched. And then I'll come here. Then I'll see the inventory document and I'll click like that and say confirm, and I'll say save. It's going to tell me this widget will now generate its children dynamically from the specified variable. So I'm gonna now say, okay, yeah, go ahead. So now it has actually done that, but I think what I needed to do is I need to remove one of this. Yeah, so let's just delete one of this. No, actually there were three, so let's remove these three guys. The padding there is 12. Okay, so let's give that padding here. Let's come here to this container and give a padding of 12 on the right hand side. All right, so this is it. It generates dynamically. All right, so now let's pick the image for this particular result. So if we come over here, we change from assets to network, and then we click on path. We go to the is not search document. All right, not this one, this one, and then we say inventory image. Let's go and pick the placeholder image. I'm gonna right click on this and copy the image address, and we're going to go ahead and click here and paste it. So we paste it here and confirm. All right, beautiful. I wanted us to just be able to still see that, okay, this place is supposed to be for an image. Then I'm going to click here and I'm going to go ahead and click on the text here. Then I'll say is not search item inventory name. Then I'll click here so that in case it's too much for this space, it can float down. But that means we need some sort of padding, so I'll give it 12. All right, good. When we run the application, you get to see, you see why we did what we did. So here in the price part, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click here, go to the is not searched document. All right, then I'll go to inventory price. I'll click here and say number format. I'm going to say custom specify format. I'm going to check and say is display as currency and confirm that way. Okay, now I have that. So what I need to do next is, I think that's about it for this place. So the image, the inventory name, and then the price, inventory price. So we are good. We will eventually fix this functionality for this particular thing. So let's go ahead and then do more. All right. Now, if you go ahead and let's see what we can do with this. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. All right, so we've generated this one. That means if you just load this page, all right, you're gonna see this particular thing. We're going to try to do that. This one here, what I'm gonna do now is, okay, so we're gonna do it like step by step. So let's just finish this first. So now we have done that. The next thing we need to do is, this is for is not search, so it's basically generating it from the database. Now when the user wants to search for something, right, we're going to come to the app state here and create two app state variables called is searched. Okay, so just one actually, is searched. All right, and I'll say is search, and it's going to be a boolean, true or false, and then we say persisted. All right, so we will say create. All right, now this is what we're going to use. So when the user searches for something, right, we're going to turn that variable true or false, right? So let's come here and then add a simple search. So I click here and I'm looking for simple search. All right, so this is simple search on device. It's going to ask me to select the type. I want it to be documents. I wanted to search a document, and I want to pick this particular document. I wanted to search this document. So I'm going to pick this one and say confirm. And then I'm going to say, it's going to ask me select searchable field. So I just want the inventory name. All right, nothing else. So then I need to pick the search term. So the search term is going to come from this text field. So I can rename my text field to search, search term. Let's say search term source. Okay, so I can come here now and click here and go to my widget state and select search term source, this one. All right, so I can also decide my maximum result I want. Okay, but in this case I don't want to really fix any maximum result. It doesn't end there. Okay, but let's just leave it like this first. Let me show you something. Now let's go to this second let's go here to the second part, which is search. When someone searches for something, we also want to do our search from we're going to add that search is going to be from the dynamic generating dynamic children. So I'm going to click here, then I'll call this one is search. All right, okay, then I'll click here and I'll go to where we have the simple search result. I'm not coming here now. All right, I'm doing the simple search result. I'll say confirm and I'll click here and I'll click OK. It generates it. But anyways, we have to delete these things just like we did the other one, and delete this, and click on this column, click on this container, add a 12 on the right padding. Okay, so now we have this. We're gonna click this to find the right image. We change from assets to network, and then we will go to path and say is search. This one is the is search. We're not going here, is search. So is search, and then we say inventory image. Of course, then I'll come back here and pick the the placeholder image because I just want it to look neat. I'm gonna click here and paste this. All right, then I confirm. All right, so it appears here. Good stuff. Then here we have men's Harrington jacket. That's the name of the product. I'm gonna click here and go to is search and say inventory name. Just like I did before, I change this to expansion such that if the name is longer than this place, it can fall down. So I'm gonna add a padding of 12 so it doesn't reach the edge here. Then I come here to my my price, and I'll click over here and go to is search. All right, and then I'll say inventory price, change to number format, and go to custom specify format, turn on these and say confirm, like that. Now we've gone this far. Okay, so what we need to do next is going to be a bit interesting, because now we want to see what we have done. Now our test mode has finished. Let's just end it and run it again so that when we're done, we can just like, look at what we have done so far. So I'm just basically going to run it again. Let me close this one. I want to see how, I want this to just be loading while we are, building our application. All right. So let's see. So I just, as soon as this loads and, shows the green, the blue, logo of FlutterFlow, then I'll just know that it's loading. I don't know why it's a bit sluggish. Okay, so does it need me to turn on my VPN? All right, it's telling me site cannot be reached. All right, so I'm just going to, I think I'll switch to my iPhone. Let's let me try to see if at all it will work with this. Okay, so I think it's just basically my network. All right, so let's see how we can get this up and running. It's also not coming back even with the network from my iPhone. All right, so let's what do we do? Let's switch back to this particular network. Okay, so you can just like push this like forward and just finish up with the network part. Sorry, I don't always edit so much of these out. All right, so because I would like you to see how I struggle with this thing, right? Yeah, I need you to see the part of the struggle, not just the beauty of a finished work. Like, oh, he's doing so great. You don't know what he's going through. So I would like you to see how it's been done, how heroes are made. All right, because heroes are not born, they are made. All right, so we're back and we're waiting. This is basically loading, so we're good. And so now what we need to do is we've done it such that when the user types in something here, it does a simple search. Okay, it does a simple search, it will produce results. Now we need to do we need to set some conditional visibility. So this one and this one should not show simultaneously. It's going to be a mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to eSearch, this container that houses the results of the list view query. So we're going to come here to the property side and we will turn on conditional visibility. So this is only going to be visible when so I will have to turn off one. Later on, we'll just remove one. This one is not going to be there at all, but I just wanted you to see it. So this is supposed to be visible. Let's go to condition. We can do either, like, let's just do single condition. So I'll click here and I'll go to the app state and say this is supposed to only be visible when the eSearch is equals to false. All right, so that's when this should show. And then I can come here and just copy this particular thing. Then I'll come to where we have eSearch. Then I'll turn the conditional visibility on, click here and paste it and change this one to true. So this should only be visible when the eSearch, all right, is true. That means, okay, so if you come over here, you see the eye icon, and then here you see the eye icon too. So yeah, so we have added some conditional visibility on this particular widgets. What we need to do now is to set up an action that turns those app state variables true or false, and that's where we come back to where we have the search term source. That's what we added here on the text field. So I'm going to come here, open the action flow editor. All right, so I'm going to click here to add another action. The action is going to be state management action, updating app state. I'm going to go to choose the app state. It's called eSearch, and I'm going to say that when you click on that, it's supposed to set the value as true. That means the moment the user types on something here, all right, let me come here let's change something. So here it says on submit, all right, but we don't want on submit because we're not really doing submit. So I'm going to cut these action. I need another kind of I need it to be like when the value changes. So on change, okay? I need it on change. So I'm going to paste the action. So it's now on change, not on submit, on change. So this is it. All right. Make sure you do it like this. Otherwise, you're going to have some issues. Okay. So now I have this and beautiful stuff. I don't have any problem at all anymore. So now we need to do something else. So when you click for this thing to be true, like when you start typing something inside here, all right, that simply means that eSearch is true. We want to make sure that these shop by categories also disappears. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to add a conditional visibility to this and say this can only be shown when the app state variable that is called eSearch is equals to false. All right, so when it's false, you're gonna see this. Okay, so that means when it is true, it's definitely gonna disappear. The moment you start typing something here, this is gone. All right, then this one is going to come up only when there is no search result. So I'm gonna try to see how we can, you know, put this up. All right, but let's see. Let me see. So if we search for something, all right, okay, let me see if there's that kind of functionality. Let's see. Let's come here to let's add a conditional visibility and say condition is going to be if the simple search results number of items, okay, number of items is equal to 0. Okay, so I want it to only show when there is search number of items is equals to 0. That means there's nothing. Okay, so that's when this shows. All right, then let me see. It says explore categories. Let me see where this is supposed to take us to. So you click to explore categories. Explore categories. So if you say explore categories, all right, I need a screen where we should have had that. Yeah, so we have a screen called category, shop by categories. So we can come here and add an action to this that says we want to navigate to shop by categories. All right, so shop by categories. So we can say instant. Now let me just be sure that we have that. So it says there shop by categories here. So this is the part here. So let me see, did we add any action to it? Okay, yeah, we did at the beginning. We've add backend to this. So beautiful. Okay, so let's come back to shop by categories, search result here. This is where we are. All right, so now we have done this. Let's go to home. And this is where we have our home. And so basically we can only we have added a bottom navigation here. So let me just look for where we have this search field. So when the user just clicks on this place, all right, we want to take the user to search categories, shop by category search. So we want to do that instant shop by category search. All right, so when you click on this, it takes you to shop by category search. So let's come here. This is where we are. So to bring you here, shop by category search. Okay, perfect. Now that we've done that, let's see what can happen. So I would like us to experiment and see how it looks like. So let's do an instant reload. Let's just do like a simple instant reload and see what we have done so far. Let me see how fast this can just quickly load up so we can see the result of the things that we have done. All right, I hope that you're enjoying this tutorial, and it is really going to help you in your application development projects, either for your business or for your clients. So please, this video deserves so much of likes, so much of, you know, shares, and you know, if at all you're here and then you run a big community, you can also share it in your community, really. Okay, thank you very much. So we're going to just wait for the result of our new update. So if we come over here to this place, so if I try to, okay, so it's a text field, it's not really responding. So it's not responding to what I want. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I expected that. So let's come here to home. I expected that because it's a text field. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it from a text field to let me copy this action, cut the action. I'm gonna change it to, I'm gonna delete this, click this and delete it, and I'm gonna add a text, and it's gonna say search. I'm gonna add a padding, let's say 12, and let's look at the design. Okay, so here is this, and it's black, 272727, and it's 12. Okay, let's come over here, let's change it to 12, and it's a 272727. Let's go. Okay, so when the user just clicks on, we want to make this okay, so I'm trying to find this. All right, so I want to take the entire container. I'm gonna click here and add the action. All right, so this is gonna do the magic for us. So I'm gonna do an instance reload to just refresh what we have just implemented. So when the user clicks on that, it's gonna take the user straight to where we were working on. All right, which is shop by categories search, and then we can see what we have done so far. Then we will later on come back and work on the other filters and see where we can, push the application to. All right, so here when the user clicks on this, all right, it takes the user here. We will add some padding on the top here, no worries. So this is our search, right? It's okay. So here it says, sorry, we couldn't find any match results for your search because, well, there's no search yet. All right, so the search result is basically 0. Okay, so okay, so I think maybe later on we can add like 2 conditions. This place is empty, or there's no results. Yeah, so because now that this place is empty, is not empty. Okay, yeah, this place has to not be empty. Yeah, so we're gonna add another condition, like we'll make it like twin conditions. So this place doesn't have to be empty for this to show. Okay, so if we start searching for some, let's come down here. So you see here, this is the product that we have. It shows the results because this is one of the list view results that we have. All right, so when we start searching for something now, so let's just say, let's come here and say hoodies, or just say toy. Okay, toy. So I search for toy. Now it shows me this, you see? Now it only shows me this, it hides the other thing, everything is gone. It just shows me this stuff, right? It's really beautiful, isn't it? All right, so it just shows me this thing. So I can even change this. If I click here, it shows me back this. I can now say hoodies. So I just want hoodies alone. And it just shows me hoodies only, all right? Okay, so now I think maybe when I collate, I can add an action to that. Okay, no, anyways, we'll try to figure that out. Now let me show you, let's come here and just go back there again. So it's showing us here that there are no such results. And so the reason is because the reason why we're not even seeing anything before is because we need to set some sort of conditions on the page load when the page loads, because don't forget our app state is persisted. In fact, we need to remove it from being persisted. Yeah, I think that we shouldn't keep it persisted actually. So we need to go to our app state and change it from is search to being persisted. Let's edit it and change it. The persisted is not true. Confirm. So if I come back here and just do an instant reload, I'll wait for this to quickly show up. Then from there we can look at the application one more time. All right, so 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. It's gonna show up here, and then we can check up our application. But while this is loading up, let's try to correct the problem that we had. So when this page loads, okay, not this one, search where is it? Search by category, shop by category search. When this place loads, we're not supposed to see this if the user hasn't searched for anything. So let's come back here and we're going to copy this, just copy this variable, then let's just remove it. Let's add another thing. So we need it to be a conditional value that's complex. All right, we don't just want a simple single condition. Okay, we can do and. Let's go with this one, combine conditions and or. So here we're going to say, let's click here and paste this. This is when the num list of our search result is equals to 0. All right, or okay, or not and, or then we add another condition here, or the we go to the widget state. So the widget state here is going to be, so okay, no, we're gonna have to add a condition here, condition, single condition. So we're gonna check the widget state and let's come here to the widget state. The widget state is what we have here. So if the widget state um, is set and not empty, all right, it has to be and. That means the widget set has to be set and not empty, and then there's no result. The num list items from the set result is also 0. So we come here and then we confirm, and I think that's about it. So we're saying this condition or this condition. Okay, hold on. Num list items is equals to 0 or, okay, hold on. So we are saying that should show or such thing is set and not, let's use and. So num list item is equals to 0 and this place is 0. Like this place is set and not empty. So confirm. Let's try to, do an instant reload and then see what we have created. All right, like I super really like and love FlutterFlow really because of how easy it is to understand this logic. I know that it's gonna take some time for you to comprehend this logic. Yeah, because backend is like mostly just logic. Yeah, you can fully become like better at backend only if at all you understand logic and you really flow with logic a lot. So right here we're waiting for the app to show up so we can see what we have done, and I think after that we don't have much. Okay, so we need to do the other filters. Yeah, so but we can always maybe push it to the next tutorial, because I just wanted to solve one thing per time, and just so that we can have a good number of time to practice and try to build your own. So this is loading up and it's taking a lot of time. I don't know, should I go back? So okay, so while we are waiting for this to show up, all right, I really wanted to show up soon. While we're waiting for that, these are the few filters that we have: on sale, price. This one we will do it again in the next tutorial. So I just wanted us to see the result of this. I don't know why we can't have the debug session is not loading really fast. Okay, so but I hope that you understand what we have done so far, and let me know what you find out. But the cool stuff is that you don't necessarily need to have two of these list views here, right? So you can just take off one and then use one. All right, yeah. So I don't know why this is taking so long, and this expires in 11 minutes. Yeah, let me try to just say dog. I'm trying to see if my network's still going. Okay, yeah, my network is okay. Well, it's not super, it doesn't take so much to search for a dog on Google. Okay, so I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so yeah, we have a result. Okay, so here we go. You click on this. All right, so we still have a problem, right? We're gonna have to solve that problem. Everything is showing, right? This one shows and this one shows. Now this is not what we want. All right, this one shows and this is not what we want. All right, and we even have this. Yeah, this is not what we want. So this one is supposed to disappear. All right, this is supposed to appear, right? Yeah, and this is not supposed to appear. I don't know why this is showing. Let's come here and see what is happening. Okay, this is shop by categories. Okay, I see why this is showing. Shop by categories column, this one, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, so we don't need shop by categories. Let's see. Shop by categories. I'm trying to figure out why we have this. Shop by categories. Okay. Oh, I see what is happening here. This is always gonna still be there. Okay, so yeah, we can set condition, the same conditional visibility for is search. That's this one, is search. What we have here is what we should fix for. Let me copy this. We need to fix the same thing for this particular row that carries this filter. All right, so I'm gonna come here and come to the container here that carries all of this. All right, and then I'm gonna paste that conditional statement. All right, so conditional visibility statement. Then even this one too. All right, so if nothing is being displayed, we need to add conditional visibility to these as well, but only for when it is being searched. So that's it. So we have this. Now we can go ahead and let's see. It doesn't have to be like that. Let's come over here and say combine text, and then I'm gonna add these and say results found. Okay, this is supposed to be from database. I mean the number there. So let's try to get the value here. So I'll give some space here. So I'm gonna click here, go to inventory, a simple search, number of items. Okay, so the number of items, and confirm, and that's it. So we'll have the number of items here. Okay, so that's about it for this. And yeah, so let's come back here and let's do an instant reload. I just want to do a quick instant reload, and I hope it doesn't take as much time as it took before for us to see the result of what the application looks like. Now, actually, we're going to end the tutorial within this current load time. All right, yeah, because I want us to like just see what we have done with regards to the search functionality, and the conditional visibilities. Yeah, in the next part, we're going to do the search filters. Right, so let's come here and just click on these. All right, so now this shows, yeah, we can turn this off. The other stuff doesn't show. This is fine. When you search for something, let's say this is not fine, actually we'll remove it because I don't want that to show. I want this is what is showing right now. This is showing. Okay, sorry, this one is showing, is not search. So we want this to not even show at all. So yeah, we can delete it now. I was just using it to teach you something. So I'm going to go ahead and just like let's just delete it, right? Yeah, let's delete this because it's not such. We don't need to see it. We just need to see the result when a user searches for something. So I'm gonna right click on this and just delete it. All right, so that's gone. And I think that's about it. All right, so let's just do an instant reload again so you can really see it. We just want a situation whereby the user sees the categories. All right, and then they can go ahead and have access to, they can either click it and be redirected, right? So yeah, click it and be redirected, or the search, or the shop by categories, the explore categories. So yeah, we're doing a good job so far. I hope that you've learned a good number of things so far, and you can apply these things in your own application. If you want to buy these, these templates, that's the Claude template. All right, you can just check the description under this video, and you can see a link to purchase it from my Patreon. All right, so if I click on here, yeah, we've not added anything to this. Now that's gone. But if we search for toy, all right, so we're gonna have something here. So this is showing now. The search result shows one result found. We can say hoodies. All right, so we have hoodies, and then this is it. All right, one result found as well. Now we will have to fix the filter part in the next part of this course. Okay, so but I hope that you've learned a lot of things. I can click this to clear it off, and then it will just show you the dummy results here, and that's okay. All right, so it shows you like 4 results that I found. Of course, you're not searching because anyways, these are the items that we have in the database. All right, I hope that you've learned a whole lot from this. Later on, we will work on all these other filters, and you get to see how it really works out. All right, have a great time, guys. See you in the next part of the course. Bye for now. Hello guys, welcome to another part of our course, and in this part we're just going to continue building our app. Okay, so we have worked on this screen considerably well, and I believe you already saw what we were able to achieve in the previous previous part of the tutorial. Yeah, like few minutes ago. All right, so I'm just trying to see how I can load up this. Let me do an instant reload. But meanwhile, what we want to do is let's just fix up the shop by categories part. We already have these somewhere, right? We already have these, these thingies somewhere. We have it somewhere. So let's go to here and look for shop by categories. We have that shop by. We have specific categories. No, not this one. Okay, this is a specific category. So shop by category. So when the user clicks on here, for instance, it just takes the user to, this is search. No. So we have another screen. We have a screen like that. So this is it that says shop by category. So we've done this before. So I'm trying to find that screen. I think we did that. So specific categories, it takes the user to a specific category. So wishlist, favorites, shop by categories, this one. Yeah, I think this should be what we're looking for. So if I click this, all right, so it just gives us like, these are like actions, it adds an action, and we have all of this information. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy these things. I'm just gonna copy the action chain. Yeah, I'll just copy the action chain. This is gonna be a bit uncool, but let's just do it like that. I'm copying the action chain. I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna paste it. Paste failed. Make sure to paste a single action here. Okay, yeah. So we want to untap, paste like a lot of actions. Yeah, so this works. Let me see. Okay, so let's just do it real quick. All right, so I'm gonna come here and I'll click here, copy the action chain, and come here to this point, click this, and open the action flow editor on tab and paste. Okay, so let's just do it for the other parts. Shop by categories, this one, click on this, click to open it, copy the action, copy action chain, go to here, click this one, click here, open action flow on tab and paste it. And shop by categories, bags, come here, copy the action chain, come here to this search, click here, open on tab and paste. And the last one. Okay, so we click here and copy the action chain. So I'm gonna copy the action chain right now and go to here, and then I'm just gonna paste it here at once. No, this is not gonna work here, so I'm gonna say untap and paste it here. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do really fast is we've already added all of this, and what we need to do is going to be to I think we've added all of this now, so we're good. So the user can simply just go to the other part. All right, so I hope that you're learning, and the next part is for us to work on the filters. So we're gonna work on the filters real quick. Okay, so this is where we get to finally work on our filters for the application, for the search results. So this is going to be a bit delicate and tricky, but let's do it together. Okay, so when the user clicks on, so we basically have to change this to 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 filters, so let's change this to 4. So basically there are 4 filters. So okay, yeah, I think this one is when, depending on what you're selecting, So this particular time, we're just going to be doing 1 filter per time. Well, let's just see how this is gonna be. All right, so what we are filtering here is going to be, we're basically going to be filtering the list view results of what we have just searched. But now it's gonna be like super hard because of because of the fact that we're not doing a direct query from the database, right? Because we're not querying here. So as you can see, there's nothing like a filter. We don't have an opportunity to filter. So I want us to try something out. I want us to try something out. Remember, that if we come here to this particular part, the scaffold, we're querying it here, right? And we had no what is it called? We have no filters, right? So what I would prefer we do is I'm going to go ahead and do something. All right, I'm going to create like app state variables. All right, so we're going to create app state variables. It could also be like a page state, but I want to be able to persist it. All right, so let's say app state variables. The variable is going to be called let's come to where we are doing the filter. So we're going to say so there's one here that is for sort by. So let's come to sort by. So if we come here and say, let's create one app state variable called sort by. All right, so sort by, and it's a string and it's persisted. So we create one. And then we create another variable called gender. All right, so the variable here is going to be called gender, and it's a string, and it's also persisted. Then we create another one. So another one called deals. So let's come here and say deals, and it's also a string and it's persisted. Then we create another variable called price. We'll do this one like much later. Yeah. So, but let's just do these other particular filters. Now, so we have sort by, gender, deals. Okay. So let's come here and see how we can populate it. Now, when the user clicks on, let's do that one first, then we see how we can apply it. So when you click on sale, all right, this one, I don't know why we use a drop down here. This thing doesn't really like drop down. We don't need it to be a drop down actually. I don't know why I did a drop down. So it's supposed to be a button. So I'm just going to duplicate this, and let's copy this color. Let's come over here and copy this color code, and I'm going to paste it on this one. This color, fill color, yeah. So, and then I'm gonna change these to secondary background, and this is gonna be price. Yeah, so this is gonna be price. So if I told you followed me on the other part, it's okay, just adjust this a bit. This is gonna be price. Delete this, and then this is sort by. Just delete these two. Okay, let's just copy this, click on this row and paste it, and then let's change it to sort by. All right, so we delete this, and then delete this, and copy this, and click on the row and paste this. All right. No, I think I just made a mistake. So there is sort by. This is a sort by, and I'm just gonna delete this, and this one I'm going to like delete it as well, and I'm gonna click on this. No, I think I've mistakenly deleted what I shouldn't delete. So sort by, this is men. All right, sort by, so this is supposed to go, delete, then this is supposed to go, delete, and then this is copy and paste. No, not sort by, this one, copy and paste. Come on. Okay, so I don't know why, copy and paste. All right, so this is gonna be men. All right, so we can actually change this to men, and this one to sort by. Sort, I just leave like that, and then this one to price, and this one to on sale. Okay, so we got all of these covered now. So when the user clicks on this, we wanted to bring up a bottom sheet that says sort by price. Oh, this is sort by price. On sale, sort by price. This one is what? Sort by price as well. Okay, sort by price. All right, so on sale. Let's see. Do we have this sort by price? Okay, this is sort by. This is sort by. Let's see what we have here. So sort by is this one. So let's come here and Then this one is sort by price, okay, and then this one is sort by deals. Okay, this is it. All right, so let's come back to where we have this and on sale, and let's look for I don't know how. Okay, let's click here and look for it. Sort by deals, okay, and this one is going to be sort by price. This one is going to be sort by sort by is what? Sort by, let's just call it sort by then. Okay, let's see. So there's one called sort by, so let's change it to sort by. Okay, so then men is going to be sort by gender. All right, so we have this. Now permit me to just like preview it on the preview section of the FlutterFlow dashboard. I just want to see how it looks like. I just really hope that I won't have so much of delay, because yeah, I just wanted us to just quickly create these part of our application real quick. I don't know why it's not showing. All right, let's just continue doing the action first, then from there we can get back to that. So when the user clicks on this, it brings sort by price. All right, and let me see, sort by price, and that means it's gonna bring us to sort by price. It's gonna bring up this. No, let's go back to here. So let's start with on sale. All right, so sort by deals. So we come here to sort by deals. Where is it? Sort by deals. Yeah, so this is sort by deals, and so there's on sale, free shipping eligible. So let's just see how it looks like. So we have here, well, this is sort by, and where's deals? Okay, this is deals, on sale and free shipping eligible. Okay, so let's see. So when you click on this, you know, it's supposed to change color. All right, so we have a lot of things to learn. I just don't know why this is not showing, because it would make things a bit easier for all of us. All right, so let me add some sort of action here to close the bottom sheet, you know, in case you click on that button, bottom sheet, on tab, like on tab. I wanted to close the bottom sheet, so dismiss it. All right, so we have that, so dismiss the bottom sheet. Okay, so for some reason this is actually going to end very soon, so let's just end this session and just start a new one, so that when we want to test it, we can have like a debug session that can show us how our application is doing. Yeah, so I just want us to load this up real fast. I don't know why it's running down so fast. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to this network. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm having a poor network today, really. So I'm just going to try to switch to that, and then we can try to get it working. Okay, all right, so network is a bit better, so let's try to see how we can finish this up. Now we've added some, you know, action to this for the user to close it when they click on this. So we want to do some things. Well, we basically want to just use this to apply as filters. So on the deals part, right, so we can let's just put here on sale. When the user clicks on this, okay, when the user clicks on this, we want to update, want to go ahead and update the state management. We're going to say update app state, and the app state is going to be called deals. Well, basically updating it with a value. Now the value here is going to be on sale. Okay, so we're updating it with a value called on sale, and this is the value that we are setting. And then the next thing we need to do is, we can, like when the user does, let's go ahead and click on this and copy this action and, you know, paste it on this particular one. So let's paste this. When the user clicks on this, it's going to be free shipping. All right, free shipping like that. So we will work on the colors. We will work on the colors and see how we can, make this much better. Now is we're going to try to see how to work on the the colors. When the user clicks and taps on this particular row, all right, it's supposed to show this color. And of course, when you tap on this one now, this background color should actually be on this one, while these color should be on this one. So how do we do that? All right, so in my tutorials you get to learn like a whole lot of things, so just sit back and enjoy this. All right, so this is where we're gonna work on something called let's come here, let's go to the main part, right? So this is like where we are going to create the local component state variables, right? So we're going to create a variable called on sale, and it's going to be a boolean. All right, that's true or false. All right, so it says the initial value required. Yeah, the initial value is turned on. Okay, and I can confirm this. All right, I can add another field. The field we're gonna use here is gonna be free shipping. All right, so I have free shipping, and it's also going to be a boolean. And then I'll turn in here and say, and just turn on the initial field value toggle button. Then I'll confirm. So how are we going to use these local component state variables? We're going to use it to determine the colors in a way. All right, so this is it. When the user clicks on this, all right, we're going to have let's create an action. So we already had an action here where we are updating the app state for deals to to be set as on sale. Okay, so that's fine. What we need to do now is this is for updating state values, app state. So we want to update something else. It's also another state, but this time around it's local state variable. So here I'm going to just click to add an action, and I'm going to go to state management, and I'll see here update component state. All right, and so I'll click here. So basically what we're working on is actually a component. So I'm going to click here to select this particular component state called on sale, and I'm going to come here to the select update type, which says set value, and it's going to be when the user clicks on that, automatically the value of this component state, which is on sale, becomes true. So I'll just change this to true. Okay, and then simultaneously, right, while we are making this one to be true, we're also making the other one to be false. So I'm going to come here and select free shipping, and then I'm going to set the value. I'm going to say set the value to false. So this is how we're going to play around this thing. Now I'm going to just go ahead and come here and copy this action. All right, then I will come over here to where we have this row, this particular one. Then I'll click to add an action, and here I'm just going to click here and then paste the action. Okay, so for this particular one, I'm going to do a reverse scenario. So on sale is going to become false, all right, while the free shipping is going to become true. All right, so now that we have this, what we need to do next is to use the component state, the value of the component state variables to determine the color of our button. So here, as you can see, the color here is, let me just come over here so we can get the right color. I'm going to click here and copy this color. So this is the color. Then for this one, let me see what color this is. I think it has its own color, F4, F4, F4. So what we're going to do right now is going to be, we're going to just go ahead and we're going to come over here to this part, and I want us to create the conditions that will change the color here. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, and here we're going to, here is where we are going to go ahead and set some conditions here to actually help us with our color. So we're going to go ahead and let me see. We're going to click here to add some conditional statements. So we're going to be using this. We're going to say that let's click on onset and set a single condition that will be reflected on this one. And that single condition is going to check if the component state, that is free shipping, if free shipping is equals to true, that's if free shipping is equals to true, then make sure that this color, the field color, is going to be this one, right? So this one. Otherwise, that's else, we're going to have to put this one. Let's come over here to the Figma file. Let me just quickly grab the color for the unselected button. Okay, so this is the unselected button, F4, F4, F4. So I'm just gonna come back here and I'm gonna paste the hex value here. Okay, so if the free shipping is equals to true, the field color is gonna be this one. That's this color here will become this one. Otherwise, that means when it is false, when the free shipping is actually false, it's gonna be this one. So all right, so we do that. Then we can come here and copy this particular variable for the text. You see, we have a text here, right? So we have a text, and we can also just like set conditions for this, conditional visibility for these things. Because if you observe in the design, it's only the selected one that has these tick. Okay, so we will try to do that. Now, if you come here to the free shipping text, this is the color. So if you observe here, it is white and here is black. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to paste the same condition. If free shipping is true, that means this color is going to be this. The background color is going to be this. The background color is going to be this. It's going to be this one. That means the text color has to be white. So I'm going to click here and change it to secondary background. That's if free shipping is true. Otherwise, if free shipping is false, then it's going to be primary text. That's black. Okay, so I'm going to click to confirm. That's actually how to do it. Now, we have done this for this one. All right, so we can just come here to the on sale part and paste the same thing. So I'm going to paste this here. But now, instead of free shipping, we're going to come here and change it to component state. We're going to say on sale. So if on sale is equals to true, all right, then we're going to have, oh, let's change it for this one. This one is going to be color. So on sale is equals to true, then it's going to be secondary background. Otherwise, it's going to be black. Okay, then we confirm. And then here we can actually go ahead. Let's just paste it on the background. So here on the color, we're going to come over here. It's 8E6CEF. I don't know if I can remember that. I should. I'm a memory athlete. Okay. All right, 8E6CEF. Let's try. Oh, it's even here already. Okay, so if the free shipping is equals, also we just need to change this one. We're gonna click to change this one. That's the component states to on sale, and it's equals to true. All right, so let us have this color, and then otherwise have this color. So that way we have something really tangible, and we're good. So we're gonna do this for all the components, yeah, for all the different bottom shapes that we have, but this is the first one we're trying. So let me just click here to see if this is loading up. Okay, this is gonna load up soon, so we can try it just to see if it works. Okay, so now we have done that. We have made it such that when you click here, it updates the app state called deals. All right, and it sets the value as true, sets the value as on sale. Okay, so now we need to do we need to come here to the Firestore. We go to the inventory and we need to put a field called on sale. All right, on sale. It should have just been true actually. So on sale. Okay, I'm thinking about it. Normally what we did here is a text, right? So we made it as a text. On sale should have just been a boolean. All right, we would have set it as a boolean, so that way we have just set on sale true or false, and if it is true we just okay, so I think we can just alter it a bit. All right, let's see. So but we did a lot of things here. Okay, we just say sort by gender, deals. Okay, we can delete these things, so I'll say delete gender and deals. Okay, we're gonna have an error there. Yes, so let's come here and create a variable called deals, and it's going to be a boolean. All right, true or false, and it's going to persist. Let's say create. Okay, so let's do one by one, and so this is deals. So let's come here and update. This is the upstate variable. Let's say go to when the user clicks on taps on that, so we're going to go ahead and say deals has to be set as set as true, because the user has clicked on it. So you click on this, deals becomes true. All right, then okay, filter by, I'm gonna try to see what we're gonna do. Let's go back to, and okay, let's come to this one and fix this particular error as well. So I'm gonna come here, click here. This was supposed to be free shipping. So when you click this, we're going to come, oh, that means I'm going to have to say on sale free. No, it's not gonna work out. Okay, I think I get why I did what I did at first. So I'm just undoing the actions. I don't know how far back I have undone it. So we have deals is search. Okay, let me see. All right, okay, so I was just trying to go back to this. So I'm gonna click these. I think I can edit these. So we have this, we have deals, we have gender, we have sort by, and perfect. So if I come here and I come here, so it puts us on sale. Okay, no problems. So we will just do it. Let's come here to Firestore, and we go to inventory. Here we can say on sale. It's going to be a string. All right, on sale is going to be a string on sale, and we can say free shipping. We're going to say free shipping. Free shipping is going to be a string as well, and on sale and free shipping is under deals. Let's just work on these ones for now. So what we need to do next is we click on manage content. I want to update the contents that we have so that they can have those values. Then we can go ahead and filter it. Okay, so we still have this, it's running. So let me come over here, go to inventory. I think we have like 4 products, so I'm gonna come here. Okay, so let's update some values of the variables in our individual inventories. So we have here this part that says on sale, so we want to put on sale. Yeah, just like the same way we had put it in when we were adding an action to that button, so on sale. And then this one is going to be, was it free shipping? I think there was a space, so free shipping like this. Yeah, so free shipping. All right, so we have this for this one, and we're going to try to test it to be sure, and to be sure that it works. So here we can come over to this place. We have on sale, the value is going to be on sale, and this one, the value is oh, this is the, no, this one, no, the value has to be, this is deals, but this is for free shipping. Oh, this is for on sale. Okay, so it's set as on sale, and then this one, it's supposed to also be Okay, okay, this is set as free shipping, but it's on the deals. Perfect. So what we can now do is we need to go to where we have the where we will have the result of the filter, which is going to be shop by category search, right? This was it. So when the user clicks on sale, all right, it basically, brings up the bottom sheet, like as we can see here, here actually. So when the user clicks on this, so let me just reduce this, so you're gonna see this. So this is gonna happen, then this is gonna, like, it's just gonna be changing. Well, with this particular preview mode, it's not going to do anything. To actions are not really going to happen like that. So, but we can click this to close. All right, and that's why we don't have all of these arranged properly. I just wanted to show you how it looks like. Okay, so when the user clicks on this pops up, and then the user clicks on that. But now what is going to happen is that we want it to only apply to the result of this list view. But now if you come to the widget tree and you come to where we have the list view, this has been queried from children, so generating children from variable. Now we don't have any option to actually filter the result of these by by any kind of filter. So the only way we can do this is by, we can go, let's go here. All right, I want to just try this scenario. This is where we filtered we queried the entire inventory. All right, and this is where we can add some filters. Okay, so if we come here now, by default, let's just come here and add some filter, this one and this one. We're going to be using and. All right, so I'm going to say the what on sale, all right, must be equal to the where is it called, the on sale is going to be equal to the app state. Let's just come here. What are we doing? Yeah, app state that is going to be called deals. All right, so the on sale, whatever is going to be here, all right, is going to be the value. Okay, so like, I mean, whatever is on the app state variable, the value in the app state variable is going to be what we are using to filter. So this is one of the filters. Later on we can add another one, but I need you to think about it. All right, so if we're adding this filter, it simply means that if at all we search for something, all right, we search for something and that filter is empty, all right, we're not going to get something out. So we need to go ahead and say we're going to have to, I'm thinking about what we can do really. So when you search, by default, when you search, okay, I'm thinking about what is going to happen right now. Okay, so apparently we need to have another result of this thing. Yeah, so we need to have another result of this. So when the user goes ahead to, that means we're going to have to add extra conditions for visibility. I'm just basically thinking about the logic here, so we're thinking about it together. I didn't think about it before making the video. I'm just thinking about it here, and so you get to see how I'm reasoning, and this basically helps you to understand how to learn. Yeah, because you can't be finding solutions to everything on YouTube. Sometimes you have to come up with it by yourself. All right, so I'm thinking about it now because look at it. If the user loads this page, okay, and then types something, if he types something, let's say toy, no, is it toy? Yes, we had a particular product that was like something toy, right? So searches for toy or maybe hoodies. But now in the hoodies, like if you can observe here, the hoodies might not have had on sale value to contain anything, all right? And so it's not going to produce any result, right? It's not going to produce any result because we did not even create a term, a part that shows without that. So what we could do is we can go ahead and like duplicate this list view to show, all right, yeah, to basically show when the user searches. So we're gonna have two of these list views. I'm gonna come here and say, yeah, it's search, all right. So I'm gonna duplicate it, all right. I've duplicated these. This is is search, and when is search this happens, we want the next one is going to be is search and is search filters, is search with filter, all right. So we're gonna do is search with filter. This one is gonna be called is search with filter, and when the user clicks on cell, all right, let's come here to app state and set a variable called filter, all right. So whenever the filter is activated, it's going to be a boolean. Whenever a filter is activated, let's leave it as not persisted. We're going to update the app state as true. So whenever a user clicks on these or this one or this one, right, so this one will not show anymore, right? Because yeah, so let's go ahead and see how we can, alter that. We're going to click here and we're going to add another we're going to add an app state, right? So we're going to say state management, update app state, and we're going to say filter. So when you click on that, it's going to set the filter as true, all right. And if the filter is true, that means that this is the one that will show, all right. So we're gonna come over here to is search with filter. So this is only going to show when the user has searched for something. So we're going to go ahead and this is the conditional statement. So this is this says that is search is equals to true. And the beautiful thing is that we can add another condition here and say that app state, we can also say filter, all right. That's okay, well, this thing technically means filter is true. So yeah, we can leave it like this, or we can go and set it up like this. So we can leave it like this, it's filter. Okay, so let me just show you the one that you're used to, all right. So we can come over here and click here and set condition, single condition, and we can now say app state, come down to where we have filter and set it as true. Okay, then we can have here is search is equals to true, all right. And then we can have filter is also equals, so it's basically like two operations. This one and this one has to be true for everything to be true. So I'm going to confirm this now. And the next thing we need to do is for this one here, that's this particular list view, we're going to increase it. So here we're going to have that we're going to add here, this says is search is equals to true. That's when this one shows. That means is search is equal to true, and we can add another condition here that says that the filter is false. So we can say app state, we can come here to filter and say filter is equals to false, all right. And then we confirm. So that way we have set the conditional statement for this. That means when the user loads it without even, when it searches for something without having to click on the filter, it will still see something here, all right. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's try to go to the test mode and just do an instant reload real quick while we are waiting for the instant reload to launch up, in its mode. All right, we're going to try to test what we have done so far. Now we have done some real work, but let's see whether it's working or not. All right, but this is like the practical way of doing it. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the channel, which I believe you do, just remember to like this video, share it with your friends and people who would like to learn as well. And then also remember to, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so we're waiting for this to show us. Let me just reduce the zoom a bit. So we click here, it brings us to where we're supposed to search. We can either click to search and come here to search for hoodie. All right, so we already fixed this. So here we actually want to search for something. We want to search for toy. Okay, I think it was a toy, right? Oh, zero result found actually. Um, okay, I can't remember what was there actually. So let's say hoodies. Okay, so hoodies. Or is it hoodie or hoodies? Okay, so okay, I'm gonna clear it and say hoodies. Okay, for some reason I don't know why we're not seeing hoodies. Okay, it's still showing me no result. Now I think the reason why it's showing me no result is because we filtered and said that um yeah, that's what we did actually. So we came over here, that's why we don't have any result. So we came over here and did a filter. So we need to play about this. We are saying only the ones that on sale is equals to, deals. So this is gonna be a bit challenging for us because uh okay, let's say um so we want a filter. I'm thinking about it. So we added a filter here that says this. So we're supposed to get things out of these only. I'm really trying to figure out how to do this because now it is saying that it will only show something if at all the value for on sale as the app state variable has something inside it. All right. So I'm thinking about it. So right now, uh, it's not doing anything for us when it's empty. All right. It's not doing anything for us when it's empty, and I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking now. So we can basically put the filter here because we have not even reached the point where the user can like update that. So how then do we put up the filter for these? Okay, so because if this was coming out dynamically, like maybe if at all we queried these straight up, it's not coming from the search result, right? We would have done it a bit differently. So here, what I did as the logic is going back to the scaffold where we queried and then putting a filter there such that when the user clicks to do that, it fills up that, and then somehow we are going to like have the bottom action get closed and we come back here and we see it. But the thing is this, that by virtue of the fact that nothing is being inside there at this moment, it doesn't really work. So we're going to have to do uh, let's do or. Okay, so this on sale is equals to this, or or I don't know how many of these can we add. So on sale is equals to this. All right, so filter with on sale is equals to this, or let's use or. If we use or, it simply means we want to add another condition. Can we do a scenario where we can have on sale is I'm really trying, is equal to okay, on sale is equals to, all right, let's try like that. On sale is equals to all. All right, so we are basically playing with logic here, right? So so this one or this one, so I can confirm this. Now what I'm doing there now is I'm saying that I wanted to show if on sale is equals to all, or if on sale is equals to deals. I did not say and. So now that simply means that I can come here and say that on page load, I can add an action here. On page load, we can say we can say state management update app state. Okay, and when the page is being loaded, we want to go to deals, and I want to just set the value as all, just at the beginning. So if the value is as all, we put it out like that. So okay, let's see. Or the same deals. Okay, so we're using deals here. It's not really gonna work for us, because it's not gonna really work for us because we need to have a variable. Or okay, let's come back here to Firestore. I want to play around with these. Let's see how we can make it work. So we have here filter. All right, so we're gonna say filter and we're gonna say string, and I'm adding this. So if we come over here and the CMS, I'm gonna reload it. I'm gonna fill one of those inventories. I'm gonna go to that particular part that says filter all, and I'm gonna just add a value to it. So let's come here to inventory real quick and come here to filter and say all. All right, so it's either on sale has a value or we go for this. So when there is nothing there, all right, so I'm just trying to see if I thought this logic can play, because that's what backend is actually. Backend is just logic. So if we come over here, right, so we now say that filter with on sale is equals to the value of the deals. All right, or we can say filter, which is going to be the last one, filter is equal to all. All right, so that's it. So we're going to put this all to every single product. In fact, let's even do it now. I'm going to come over to this one, scroll down, go here to filter and say all, and I'll come over here to this one, go to filter and say all, and I'm gonna come over to the last one and scroll down here and say all. So all the products, all the inventories, the field called filter actually shows all. So now let's go ahead and then reload our test mode. Just reload our debug mode and see what it gives us. So the logic that we just created now is saying the initial query of the inventory collection on the scaffold, we queried it and filtered it with two options. So we wanted to only show, based on those two options, but we are using a condition that says or. So we have here, and I can now come here and say hoodies. All right, so correct. Now I still have my results. It's really showing something here. And if I come over here, I can say toy. I think there was a toy. My mind tells me there was a toy. Yes, there's a toy. Now this works. If I go ahead and click on sale, all right, and I don't know why this thing have the same color. We're gonna work on that. So I can actually like close this, all right. But it was when we click on sale, we did not add an action yet. So let's come here to on sale, and I was supposed to click on this. Let's say I click on sale, all right, on sale, and then okay, so we're gonna have to rework on this backend a little bit more. So we're doing real good work. So on sale, update app state boolean filter. So we set the filter as true. Okay. Okay. On page load. Okay, so let's come back here to the widget tree and do something again to that on page load. Let's add more things. On page load, we're going to say, can we get that? On page load, oh, we cannot do that. We cannot do that because, oh, now I see why it didn't work out, because we're using it on the component state, and component state is not available on the page. Oh, yeah, component state is not available on the page. So I think we're just gonna create more actions actually. So deals is equals to all. Let me see, where are we getting this? Yeah, that's fine. All right, the reason why we're not getting that is because we have a we have a page. Let's go here to sort by deals, and we created some page states here, but this is not going to work for us. Let's remove it and confirm. Yeah, it's going to give us some errors, I think. Yeah, we have errors. 8 errors, man. Yeah, I think we had like 4 here, I think, and then here. So let's come here and say that was deals, right? What did we do? So we created 2 variables on sale, and we said deals. Then the variables that here is what? Okay, so we have deals. Okay. All right. So the idea here was when the user clicks on this, right? When the user clicks on this, the deals is updated to on sale, right? Perfect. And let me see. And then of the update component state, I'm trying to remember. So update component state. Why did we need the component state? We need the component state because of the colors. Oh, okay. So let's undo it until these errors are gone. Okay, so let's see. So component state, it was just the on sale. It was just to help us with the colors. So yeah, we don't need to remove anything. So this one, when you click on it, it updates the app state for deals as on sale, correct? And then this one, I don't know why they didn't change colors. I don't know why they didn't change colors, because if I click on this, okay, so they change colors, but let's click this and open up. Both of them have the same color. So we have to do something about that. Let me see if I can create some sort of on-page action here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. So on page load, that's on initialization. All right, on initialization, I want it to do a state management. Let's come here first and just copy this one. No, not that one, this one. I'm just gonna copy this action, and I'm gonna come here to the scaffold of this component, an initialization. So state management, update component state. I think what I should have just done is just open this action flow editor and delete this one, and then just paste this. Yeah, so on page load or initialization, right? Just go ahead and set the on sale as true and set this one as false. Yeah, that's like the idea. So if I go over here and then just do an instant reload, let's do an instant reload to see how this looks like. We have 5 minutes before this session ends. That's the debug session ends. All right, so okay, so things are moving a bit better for us, and let's click on these and let's search for hoodies. Okay, so we search for hoodies, and now we see one result, and then of course this comes up, so we can click on this. Why is it still showing both of them? I don't know why it's still showing both on initialization. I don't think it loaded properly, because that's what I told it to. I told it that on initialization the app state variable should be turned yeah, the component state variable should be turned. Let me just see it again. So if that happens again, then there's something wrong somewhere. So toys, okay, this doesn't work. Hoodies, okay, now I don't know why we're having that error there. That was working properly a few minutes ago. Click on this and search for hoodie. All right, okay, now that doesn't make sense. It was working a few seconds ago. Toys. All right, so I don't know what is happening now, really. I don't know what is happening. It was working. Okay, now this one actually works now, and you see, this is how it's supposed to be. So It's even showing this. For some reason, it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, so this, but at least I'm happy this is working the way we want it to work. We just need to add these things to this particular check where we need it to be. In fact, let's just quickly fix that. Well, in fact, let's come here and just end the debug session and run it again. Let's run the debug session again. We're going to soon wrap up this. Let's see. Okay, so I'm closing this. I just want to watch and wait and see how this loads up. Okay, so this loads up well. Let's come to this. So the same color here, the same condition for the color here is what you're gonna use. So I'm going to come here and click on this and copy this variable. I'm gonna come here and click here and paste the same variable here. So I'll come here, click on this and copy the variable, then click on these and paste it. There you go. Okay, so we have these for the deals, and let's see. All right, so we have these for the deals, on sale, free shipping. We're gonna see how that appears in our application. So we're waiting for this to load up so we can now like look at it. I'm gonna do like an instant reload because we just made like a minor update. So we want to see the fresh application, how it looks like. We have done something remarkable today, and I believe that you have learned a whole lot. This is one of my best tutorials, and I really wish you well with using the tutorial to build your business and advance yourself in application development. All I'm asking from you is let more people in your circle know about our channel, and then remember to subscribe to our channel as well and like the video. So if I click here and search for hoodie, all right, so okay, so for some reason I do not know why this is not working again. So I don't know, am I typing the wrong thing? This is not even supposed to show. This is not supposed to show. Okay. Yeah, something is happening actually. I do not know. Let's go to where we have the search by category search. Okay, so something is happening to these place. Alright, so here update app state and say deals is equals to all. Okay, yeah, we did that and it worked actually, but all of a sudden this logic is not applying again. I don't know what's happening. It worked actually, it showed everything. So because now deals has to be, deals is actually supposed to be all. So update deals as all. Okay, that's the mistake. No. Deals is not all, of course. So we have inventory. So filter is actually what is all. So let's change this. Okay, why did it work before then? Let's change this to filter is equal to filter is no, we don't want to do this. Filter is true. Okay, so what I did was filter is equals to, so here, okay, yeah, I get it. Deals is equals to all. Alright, so I think I'm mixing it up a bit. Alright, I know that you've noticed that I've mixed it up a bit. So here, what we did was, if we come over here, we did two conditions. So here on sale is equals to deals, value the deals, or filter, or okay, this is it. I did too much of going back. So or we will say yeah, it worked before. I see why. Filter is equal to all. Yeah, filter is equals to all. So no, this actually worked. It's because I did so much of undo. So filter is equals to all. All right. What filter? This is a collection name. Filter is equals to all. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. We don't need to do anything. And this was on page load. On page load, filter is equals to true. Okay, filter is equals to false. All right, this is fine actually. I think this was where we were missing. We did we did some undoing and it affected our application. So let's try to see what we have done now. So yeah, it happens actually when you're building an application. You might push things around too far, and sometimes it can just hurt your app. So yeah, that's what we did, and I'm gonna click on this, and I can do my toy back. Yeah, it should show now. So yeah, my toy is back. You see, we're fixing things. So I can come here and say hoodies. Yeah, so everything is good. Thing like this. So if I click on these, and then yeah, it shows on sale. All right, and I can now go ahead and just okay. Actually, nothing should be selected. None of this should be selected when you click on it. It should just be like that. So both are supposed to be false. Yes, I don't know why I mixed that up. So if we come here and sort by deals on initialization, let's come here to the scaffold. On initialization, this is also gonna be false. Both of them are gonna be false. Yeah, so we can just like do an instant reload, and now we're going to have both of them as false. So when the user clicks on that, all right, and then we are now we want to finally check whether our filter feature works or not. So or this, so this one or this. Okay, all right, so now how does it really decide? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what is going to happen in our logic. So anyways, let's try to say hoodies. Let's see hoodies, and then on the hoodies I am gonna click on sale. Yeah, none of this shows. So if I go ahead and say on sale, okay, and then I close this, nothing happens. Now it is because when the user clicks on here, right, we are updating an app state to say deals. Okay, deals is now going to be equals to on sale. Yes, and updating the components and all of this is fine. And now we need to add another action. So basically 2 actions. So we're going to navigate to, no, we're not going to close it. We're going to navigate to okay, so let's look for where we're navigating to. We're basically navigating back to where is it? Shop by category search. So we want to navigate back there. So shop by categories search. So we're navigating back here, and it's gonna be instant. But this time around, as we navigate back, all right, we now have a value for we now have a value for on sale. All right, so on sale is going to be we're gonna have a value for deals now, and it's gonna be true. So we navigate back to these, but don't forget bottom sheet is still open. So we can say let's add an action here and say bottom sheet dismiss, and then navigate. All right, so let's see if that works. So let's come here and do an instant reload, and then here we're doing a whole lot of backend. Sincerely, I like what we're doing, and I hope you enjoyed. I know that some persons might not really follow so well, but if you watch the tutorial again and you try to see how you can think about this in your own way, you will get the point. All right, so if I click here and then say hoodie, all right, so we have a result, and if I click here we have something, and I can click on sale, it brings me 0 results. Okay, it brings me back here because now it's saying 0 results. All right. So, but we had something that said on sale is equal to, so if I go back, click back here, it doesn't have to be persisted actually. So let's come back here to where we have our app state, deals, persisted should not be true. So I'm going to click here and turn it off. We don't want it to be persisted. So if I close the page and come back, I want it to be like as if nothing happened. I'm going to do an instance reload. So when you click on that, the value, it closes the bottom sheet and takes you back to the page, and it's doing 2 filters. So one, it says that on deals is equals to the value of the okay. The reason why I made it to be persisted was because we are going back to another page. Yeah, so if we do hoodies, it shows us these, and I can click on these and say on sale, and then it brings me back here. All right, so we're gonna try to fix that up, but actually this is supposed to be deals is supposed to be persisted, yeah, because we are going back to another screen and we're reloading. Okay, but now I don't get it. It says here on sale. Let's see how we wrote it in case. So on sale, I just want to be sure. On sale, let's copy this, go to where we have if I click here, I think I did add it here somewhere. On sale is on sale, so I'm pasting this on sale. Okay, update document. All right, so now let's go back and see the screen that has to do with shop by category search. Now this is the part where we added the filter. So if we come over here, we will see that, okay, let's see here. This place says filter is false. Okay, that one is fine. Here we said that on sale, that's the value of the on sale must be equals to the value of the deals. Okay, so that's like the idea for our filter, but for some reason it's not doing it like that. And then we have or. If I delete this, we're not gonna be able to get back what we did. Yeah, because this particular one gives us this. All right, so is equals to deals. So this or this, so when this one is not equals to all, like any of the filter based on either of these options, this is what it's supposed to be, but for some reason it's not giving me the what I want. Let me come over here. Do we have to update anything? No, we don't have to update anything. Everything is good right now. I'm really trying to figure out how we can get this done. So click on these and then say on sale. It doesn't show me anything, but it doesn't show me anything. Hoodies and on sale are free shipping. Yeah, we didn't add anything in this, so this one doesn't show anything. Okay, all right, but we have an item. Actually, we do have an item that, which is the shoe. The shoe, we have an item that said on sale is equals to on sale. Okay, so we will try to see how we can revisit this in the next part of the video. Actually, yeah, I will have to, for the first time, try to go through how to achieve this, and then from there we will have another part of the video where I actually solve it. Anyways, I always just like do every single thing on the screen without even preparing for it. I find it very exciting doing it this way, because that way I tend to use 100%. No, well, you can use 100% of your brain. I use a large percentage of my brain. Okay, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this. If at all you have like some suggestions about how it can be solved, even before I finally make a video, you can drop it on the comment section. I can always learn from you too. All right, have a great time, guys. See you in the next part of this course. Bye for now.